Hi guys, it is Wednesday, September 10th, and yes, I had to look at my phone to know that. I'll admit it. Haven't seen you guys in about a week. Well, maybe a little longer. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've had things I've had to get done, get off my plate, so quite a bit of it's done, and I thought I would take today and just play a little bit. I just am in the mood to play. And I really wanted to work in my art journals, one of them. I've got several, and so I thought I'd grab a couple of these and get something started in them. But before I do, I've done a few things off camera. A couple of them I can't share with you. If you're on my Facebook page, you can see them on my Facebook page, but I can't share them on camera because I sent them off in a Happy Mail, and the person I sent them to requested I not film anything I send because they wanted to be surprised, so I didn't film anything. Anyway, but this is one of the things I've done off camera, and the others I'll share with you after the person receives their Happy Mail, if I remember. If not, if you're on my Facebook page, you can see them there. Anyway, I created this tag. It's called Bold, Beautiful Creativity. I just love the colors in person. They're just beautiful, and that was a lot of fun. And let's see, you already saw the iCads I did last, the one called Happy, and here's the controversial one. This one is Discover Yourself, and evidently I have not discovered myself completely because the L is missing in yourself, and a couple of you have noticed that and brought it to my attention, and I thought that I would try to fix it, or I could leave it and just mess with your heads, which some of you probably would go insane knowing it's missing, and it's actually making me a little insane to know it's missing. But I did find my L. It's in here, still in the package, but the reason it didn't get transferred over is because it is not stuck on this sheet that's supposed to be on. It's stuck on the package here, so it will not come off. There is no way. There's no way that I can get it off, I don't think. No. Well, yes there is. Oh my goodness. I wonder if I can fix that. I was thinking that I would just draw it in, but maybe I can. Some of y'all are going to be so happy if this works. Two of you I know in particular. Alright, I think that's fixed. Let's put a little bit of Mod Podge over it just to seal it in a little bit. Okay. And of course, I haven't filmed in, I don't know, a week or so. And the day I decide I'm going to film, I've moved things around on my table, so I have to find them now. Take things off my table, and I'm seeing how it works out. It's probably not going to work. Anyway, and of course I wear white, and so I'm going to roll up my sleeves in a minute. I'm already going to pull them up a little bit, but I'll roll my sleeves up. I always wear white when I paint. I love to wear white shirts. I don't know why. They feel artsy to me. I just love white shirts. I think you can put anything with them, and they make me happy. I have in my closet, there used to be, there's not now because none of the clothes I have hardly anymore fit, and I had to get rid of them. I'm still getting rid of clothes, but in my closet, of the clothes, let's say there's this many clothes, this many would be white shirts. Because I have all different styles and types. I love white shirts. So, anyway, okay. We have discovered ourselves. The L is there. Y'all can rest tonight, sleep well, and you won't have to worry that the L is missing. It is now found and is on the page. Okay? Is everybody happy? Did I please everyone today? I think it's funny. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice when I did it. And you would think the person making it right here in front of me, I would notice that, but I did not notice. Good eye. Good eye. Okay. Put that off to the side. Oh, and this goes in it. Now, what I want to do right now is just play. It's just for fun. Everything I do for fun, really, but I've got a couple of journals here, and one of them, I think I'll create in this one first. That's the side. This is a journal I started back in 2012 when I was a part of a group called Journal Journey, and I never got to finish the prompts. They gave you prompts, and I've showed this journal before. This is actually a calendar book that I altered. This has been altered. Let's see. It's actually a 2011 date book that I started in 2012, and it looks like that. And each month has a picture, and I think I've covered, let's see, the cover photo's already been covered. Yeah, the front was a bunch of fish. No, wait, maybe I haven't. No, I haven't covered those yet. I'm going to alter all this, but here. This is what that looked like. And I just covered it and decorated it. And of course, I put the flowers on, which made it bulky, which now when you open the book, it's like wompy, but you know, I couldn't help it. I wanted to finish it. I wanted to see it done. And I probably should have done that last, or done the outside last, but I couldn't help myself. So we've done all the prompts up through September, I think. We need to do September's. It's funny that I actually am doing September in September because, like I said, I started this in 2012. The last time I did one was in April of this year. And if you want to see the days real quick, I'll show you. This is January. And I'm going to, this is for notes if you want to make notes, and I may leave these here, but I'm going to go back and probably do something with these pages, even if it's just something minor, or maybe I'll leave it. I don't know. It's kind of representative of what the book actually looked like. That's February, March, April. This is not really a flip through, so I'm not going to go real slow. May, actually goes like that. June, July, and August was the one we did in April, and now we're on September. And the prompt for September is, I've got them written in the back, and I read it earlier. Let's see. Cast away these chains. What would a day of complete freedom look like to me? Well, to me, a day of complete freedom is completely art. I mean, I get to do any art I want, uninterrupted. Somebody brings me food, water, whatever, and I get to do whatever I want. So, I'm going to create September. And it goes along with what I was feeling when I came in the room. When I came in the room, I thought, I just want to use stuff that I've been wanting to use and get rid of that I'm not using in any other way. And I thought about creating a big paper like this size, 11 by 14, and I still may do that, where I create on here to use up some of this stuff. But for now, we're just going to do a journal page. I have a bag of stuff here. It's called Scrap Essentials Die Cuts. It's from Joann's. I've had it forever and ever and ever and ever, and I don't use anything out of here, really. It's kind of the slicky type paper, and I just don't find them to be stuff that I really use. And maybe I would. Actually, there's more tags in here. You know what? This is not the right bag. Hold on. Well, I changed my mind. This wasn't the bag I was originally going to go for, but after looking through everything else, I thought, well, it's as good as any. So, and there's so much in here that we're going to take a bunch out. And I'm going to just put it down on the page. There's not a lot of room here. That's why I wanted to do a big paper. You know, maybe that would be better suited for the big paper. Maybe I'm going to change my mind right here in the middle of everything. Alright, you know what I am? Alright, let's go ahead and do this page first, and then we'll get to whatever I was just going to do a minute ago. Alright, piece of paper. Sorry for switching gears on you guys, but that's how it goes. I got to thinking about it, and I thought, I don't want to do this on a small page is what it is. I want to use a bigger page for this because it's a bigger, broader project. It makes me feel more free. This makes me feel more confined. And today is about a day of feeling free. What would a day feel like if I had, I forgot what the prompt was, but a free day basically. This is just some gesso, and giving the page a little tooth. Put too much on, I'm sure. Actually, I'm supposed to glue those pages together. I worked ahead in this book earlier, in 2012 when I first started the book, and I glued pages together that needed to be glued, and I didn't put my apron on. Doggone it! I never remember my apron. And I only went so far ahead, and I've come to the point where I haven't worked ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and put the gesso on, get it dry, and then we'll glue the pages together. Okay. I'm going to get my apron. I'll be right back. Okay. Got my apron on, got my sleeves rolled up, putting the extra gesso in this book here. Let it dry. And will I need this again? Probably, so we'll leave it in the little saran wrap my friend Kathy gave me a tip about. Hey Kathy, are you arting like you said you were going to be? Okay, then dry. See, I'm so eager to do this, I totally lost my train of thought of where I was going. Let's dry a minute. Okay, I have the gesso dry, fairly dry. I glued the pages together off camera. They will need a little tweaking on the edges, but right now they're good enough that I can work. And I did a little thinking about what I wanted to do, and I was thinking of painting at first, but then I thought, no, I've been in the mood to use scraps, so what I'm going to do, it's got my box here, one of the boxes that I have, and I'm going to pull out scraps that fit the shapes of the calendar here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, one long rectangle, and one rather large one. And I think I'll tear everything. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be just right. I don't really want it to be. And just fill in the spaces. So, if I can find pieces big enough, a lot of these pieces are rather small. I could have gathered these before I got back on camera, I guess, but that'd make it too easy, wouldn't it? And let's see. Not all the edges are torn, as you can see, which is okay. I might do that. I have one strip across the bottom. This looks like a good piece right here. Okay. I think a little bit of black would be nice. Somewhere. Where? There. I'm talking a little quieter because my husband's working from home today, and I always get quiet when he's home so I don't disturb him. I've got the door shut and I'm upstairs, but I don't know. You know how it is. Somebody in the house. It's different. Okay, I still want one more little piece of something. Never happy, am I? Cannot leave well enough alone for nothing. That's too thick. I don't want thick. Everything I'm picking up is thick paper. I don't want thick paper. That might be good enough as I add more. Alright, we're going to stop there. At least get them glued down and see what happens. And I'm just going to use the Mod Podge. Okay. There's still gesso on here, but I don't think it matters if I mix it. Or find out if it does. I have no plan, but we're gonna play with some paint. I've got some Burnt Umber by Americana, some Master's Touch Acrylic Lake Blue, Verde, I guess that's how you say it, Purple Red. Just gonna play, see what happens. leaking or something. I should save those and glue. You know what? I'm going to get those out of the garbage. Those are big. I could glue those on a page. Maybe this one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Baby wipe. I'm just rubbing back a little bit. It's peeling up the paper a little bit in some spots, but I don't care. Just pulled back a little bit of the paint, and you can see more of the underneath a little better. Probably by the time I'm done you won't be able to see it anyway, but that's okay. That's what we have so far. Okay. This is just a whim, okay? So just bear with me. It's just a whim. Let me go get another paint color. Hang on. Okay, I went over and grabbed my bowl of golden open paint and acrylics. And by the way, when I was buying these a while back, I found a cobalt teal that had not been sold. I think this is probably the last one on earth because they don't make this anymore. I was so surprised to find that. Anyway, I decided to use manganese blue hue, and I'm going to cover the page, but using these as a mask, just because I feel like it. And we'll see what happens. So, I don't know if this is the brush I want. I think I want a smaller, one I have more control with, but I'm not finding my brush that I want to use. I bet it's over there. Okay, hold on, guys. dried some, and I'm going to take this burnt umber, and I was going to use black, but I decided to go with the brown because I really like the brown on the outside, and I'm going to use the stencil. It is Crafter's Workshop Mini Well Rounded is what it's called. Okay? And I'm going to use this one here. I'm just going to do it in the blue areas. And still using these as a mask. And I won't be perfectly lined up, but like I said, it doesn't really bother me. This box that I got, that I showed you in one of my videos, these old stamps that a Boy Scout troop used to use, and I found enough letters. There's a lot of letters in here, so I don't think all of them are here, but enough to do what I want. Oh, Bailey wants out. Hold on. Okay, but enough to create what I want to say, and I'm going to use the black stays on, so there's where we're going to get some black. And I'm going to write free to create. F. Let's see, where's the R? R, E, E. Okay, and they're all different sizes. Well, 2 different sizes. So I'm using what I could find. Haven't used these. Don't know if it's going to mess up the page or not. Let's see. Let's just do it. Well, the center's missing. There we go. It's upside down. Okay, that's good. T. And this is O. Let's see how it goes. That goes this way. 2. And where's the C? C. Some of these have fallen off, and one of them is still off in the box, so they may have glued them back on. And let's see if this was glued on. Yep, it was glued on upside down. See, the F goes this way, turn it over, it's upside down, and I didn't pay attention, so. Let's see, C. R. E. A. T. I love how this is doing. Great. That E just doesn't want to come in. That's okay though. That is okay. All right. Let's get a black pen. I know y'all are going to think I'm nuts, but I actually like that the F is upside down, even though I need to remember that next time for the event that I don't want it upside down. It's kind of a happy accident. I'm going to put an arrow so I'll know. Good enough. Good enough. I know y'all think it should be better, but this is giving the charm to it for me. It really makes me happy. I know that you think I should be upset, but I'm not at all. I love it. I love it. I think that's great. It's a happy accident that I wouldn't have even thought to do, I don't think. And that proves my point. Free to create however I want to, even if it is a mistake. Alright, now we need something else. What do we need? I was going to use these on here somewhere, but I'm afraid they'll stick to that too much. Of course I could put Mod Podge or something on it. Not Mod Podge, gel medium. I might do that. First, I want some black splatters. And I'm going to wind up with black everywhere again. I did it the other day and wound up with black everywhere. Black, it's more brown. More black paint. I gotta go feed Bailey. She's knocking at my door. She's hungry. Poor little Buster. He doesn't come up here anymore, and I miss him. Ugh, jeez. I guess I could. Carry him upstairs, but he would not like that. Okay. There we go. Okay. Better now that it's everywhere. I mean, it's everywhere. It's on my white shelf over here. Alright, I'll be back. Okay. I have made a mess. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to glue these down. This page is supposed to be representative of what a free day would be like to me, and I think creating art with no holds barred and no restrictions and no mistakes, everything's okay, and no stress is just the perfect day for me. So we've accomplished that, I think, with this page, because the F was upside down and I didn't plan it that way. It just happened. Because the stamp was glued on upside down. Next time I'll check, but this time it worked out perfect. I really like it. And we're using the globs of paint, which makes me happy, and I'm going to put gel medium on them so that they maybe would stick less. I wonder if that's dry enough. Put it on the whole page. filmed any of that. I think I turned you off by accident. I added yellow circles with my one of my little tools I use, and then I signed it, and that's pretty much all I did. I added distress ink. I don't know if you saw that. I'll know when I edit it if you did. I was going to read the prompt again so that you would know what we were doing today. Cast away those chains. I think we did that. And we left the F upside down. We didn't try to fix it. We loved it. Yes, we all love it. Every one of us. All of us. What would a day of complete freedom look like to me? This looks like a day of freedom to me. No holds barred, just creating, having fun, throwing down some paint. I love it. I really do love it. I love the upside down F. I love the little paint goopy things here. I love the different size letters. I love the paint splatters. I love the smears, the smudges. I love it. I hope you guys love it too. And for those of you who don't like the upside down F, there, now it's not upside down. Better. I know some of y'all are going crazy. Take it or leave it, the good and the bad, right? All right. Yay, we did it. All right. Okay, I'm going to go have a protein shake, feed my dog, take a little break, and then I'll come back and I'm going to work in the next journal and maybe possibly get to the big page that I was going to use these on, okay? I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye. Be creative.